is good, you guys? What is going on? What's good, beautiful people? I am back with another video, y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I want to talk about how the narcissist will make you physically sick. Some of y'all may already know this. Some of y'all may not know this. Some of you may not have the understanding on how this actually works. But they make you physically sick, y'all. I'm talking massive headaches. I'm talking thyroid problems. I'm talking about stomach ulcers, stomach cramping pains. I'm talking about losing hair. I'm talking about skin darkening. I'm talking about you will have rings under your eye. You will break out in hives. You will have rashes you've never had before. You will look like you are deteriorating. And that's because you are. That's exactly what is happening. Y'all, they will make you physically sick. I'm talking you will gain weight. You will lose weight. You will always feel fatigue. You will feel so lifeless. Having a narcissist in your space, sharing a space with them, living with them, or being in the company of them all the time. They drain you something serious and they make you physically sick. Your appearance will change. You will look in the mirror and have to wonder who is that on the other side. You will not recognize yourself. You will lose yourself and it will show. It will show. And this is how you know when you're dealing with a narcissist, because your looks begin to fade. I'm talking all that good handsomeness and all these cute looks, all this beauty just goes up and out of the window. That narcissist is something serious when it comes to draining you. You just can't see the pipe that they're using. This is something real, y'all. They make you sick. I'm talking you will have swallowing problems. You will have problems using the bathroom. You can, listen, some people even say they threw off their pH balance. Some people even got STDs. They make you physically sick, y'all. Just being around them. They really do. And it is so hard to explain, but they do. And you will, these rashes, I had a rash on my legs. I could not believe that narcissists would come off the road from driving trucks and would be home with me. And as long as they were there, I had a rash all over my legs. Thank God it never got to my arms and face, but it was definitely all over the bottom part of my body. And it was a very, very itchy rash to the point I had to bathe in a Aveeno bath for, I'm talking y'all, a very long time. At least 4 to 5 months, maybe longer. Right? And the narcissist would get back on the road and that rash would go away. But over a 4 to 5 month period, every time they would come home for home time, that rash would reappear as long as they were there. And I know they make you physically sick from experience. And here's how I found out that it was really real. I split up from that narcissist. That rash went away and stayed away and stayed away and stayed away. I allowed that narcissist to come around me during the time we were split up. And as soon as they resurfaced around me, there was that rash. I'm talking in no time. I was around the narcissist about 25 minutes and I started feeling itchy all over my legs. That's correct. I'm talking about all over the place. So what I did was I made it a point to make sure that narcissist got away from me as soon as I can get them away from me without them even noticing I felt some type of way, right? So by the end of that day, and that was too long. That was way too long. I felt so drained. But I got that narcissist away from me. Y'all, the next morning that rash was completely gone. They make you physically sick. I had issues swallowing. I noticed that. All that had went away. Y'all, you will gain weight. That happened to me. Like, you will literally gain weight. You will lose. These things will happen to you. You will get physically sick. You will let yourself go being around this individual. You will forget all about you. You will be trying so hard to figure out what does it take to keep this individual happy. You will completely lose yourself. And when you look at yourself, it'll be all over. You can tell. I've seen some people, y'all, I'm talking about in their early 30s looking 50. I'm talking about aging. And get away from that narcissist and you've been restored. Everything just comes back. Y'all, it's something serious. They make you physically sick. If you've been having stomach pains and bad headaches and wondering why you feel so horrible some days and you really, really, really fatigue, and all of a sudden you're having swallowing problems, or you can't use the bathroom the way that you used to, things are not, your plumbing isn't working the same and things are just wrong, yeah. That's from going through all this narcissistic abuse. That's from being abused. That's what this is from. And if they're still around you, imagine how much more internal damage they're doing to you. Some people said their hair fell out. Like, they literally had no hair. Some people said that, like, they got cancer and things like that as well. Y'all, it's serious. It is. They make you physically sick. Having these people around you will make you physically sick. And if you stay too long, oh my, imagine what that'll do to you. Y'all, it's serious. And I experienced this firsthand. These rashes and the darkening of the skin and just like constant headaches, migraines, headaches you've never even had before. And when that narcissist gets up out of there, all that goes with him. You make sure it goes with him. All of that stuff goes with them. And that's what you got to make sure of. Because guess what? They make you physically sick to the point where doctors can't diagnose you with anything because half the time they have no idea what's even wrong. You can't even explain it. It's serious, y'all. They make you physically sick. Be well aware of that. If you feel a certain way, that is why. If your body is going through changes and experiences you've never had before, that is why. That's it, guys. That's all I wanted to bring to y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Take the time out to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.